This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Rice Stadium in Houston, home field of the Rice Owls. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. They're going to run the option. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to throw. It's Jenkins. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Off target and incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play.
6-9-1, Gator score. 29 Philly, 2 Lizzie.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hale. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Breaks loose at the 40. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he gets there, runs it into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They set it for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. He's hit just before the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Back in motion now. Now they're running on the toss. Has the first down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Jenkins. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6. Of backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The punt team making their way on the field. A It takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. Tied.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Russell. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Send the back in motion. Toss play to the outside. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. And they chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the option play. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's an option look. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. He decides to keep it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
42 Spiders. 4-2 Spiders.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9.
29 Philly.
Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Using his legs here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The receiver makes the catch. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Now here's the toss play. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. He's looking deep down the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rice. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
No good. That keeps the score Alabama 22, Rice 9.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Gets some space around the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Nice grab. It's Adams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
From the shotgun, drops back. And he gets into the end zone. So 2 more points on the board just before halftime. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Keeping it on the ground here. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery. Rice offense is out there again. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
They're going to run the option. He shreds the tackle. Now it's another broken tackle.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
Let's go!
They'll try the option play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Catch made in space. Look out. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. quarterback making some changes at the line. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Owls. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
They're set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Here to go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Handoff heading left. Throws a stiff arm. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Tailback with another carry. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
You set her down to the offense. 1st and 10. Hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. A play action looking to throw. On the move now. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Bama. They connect for 6.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
3rd down coming up.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Jenkins. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 31, set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll run the option. Gets the first and still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense starts with a short field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Grinding away on the ground. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Toss play to the outside. Runs right over the defender. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Handoff to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
3 and 25.
Dropping back. It's Jenkins. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Jackrabbit.
And the quarterback dropping back. He fires downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Great call here on third down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the first down. Interesting call coming up now on fourth.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the quarterback just takes a knee.